What up, everybody? It's a rough day. Rough day in the world. Figured we'd go live, take a look at some charts, get our minds off of everything going on, and send our thoughts and our prayers to, honestly, everybody. Everybody in the whole world. Could use some prayers right now. Sending my good vibes. Hopefully you guys are having safe, happy days today. We're going to go over the charts. Just got to send out all the notifications real quick. Two, 3, 4. One more. About to get into the TA. Just bear with me for one minute here. While you wait, smash that like button. We gotta get those likes. Gotta get the likes. The more likes we get, the more people will find our stream and maybe can join us for a little bit of calming, a little bit of rational, soothing, healing, loving. Now it is. Just taking a look at the chart here on the hourly. We saw a low swing hours after our live stream with Tech Dev yesterday. That was a great collab. Love that guy. Very intelligent guy. Check it out. Pretty much as soon as we got off, markets went down. News came out. Bitcoin fared actually pretty well. Let's be realistic here. 34.3. Not that low for how big of news that was. I hear a lot of people talking about Black Swan, kind of unexpected events, and it's an interesting take. Was it a Black Swan? I have to say yes and no. I just got my hair cut. Crap, my everything is so itchy. Whew, got those little shavings all over my head. Was a Black Swan. So the news on Russia, this wasn't unexpected. This is clearly in the works for a long time, but I think the Black Swan element was the follow through. I think many people, we knew what was going on, but in general, there was some skepticism whether it was truly a threat, whether it was a bluff, etc. And so I think the timing was the Black Swan. I'm not so sure if the event was. But looking at Bitcoin, our lows, not really broken. Yeah, we had some red. But January's low, untouched. 2021's low, untouched. And what's kind of catching my eye and why I wanted to go live is this daily candle is looking really, really spicy. After trading all the way down, 34.3, we're now on the cusp of flipping this candle green. There is the potential to close here as a hammer. A more optimistic hope could be even a kicker candle. We could see extended green, preferably bullish engulfing the previous daily, sitting at 38.2. High volume. That'd be a very strong, very, very strong sign for reversal. We see volume has kicked up on this daily, and with 4 hours left, it's actually a lot of volume. Certainly not record breaking, but higher than about the last month, really since that low in January. This is the highest daily candle volume we've seen. Pretty spicy. My hopes for today, I'll zoom it back in. My hopes for today are to close above 37.3. Now what's really spicy about 37.3 is that's also our 618 retrace. This is the logical bounce target. So not only are we contending with our common retrace, our common reversal level, we're also contending with that daily open. After trading so low, there's going to be resistance here. I'm so far pretty pleased with this hourly with 9 minutes left. Pretty pleased with how it's holding up here. We saw a pretty rigid rally. This is zoomed into the 5 minute. Actually, I'll enable the watermarks for y'all again. There we go. On the 5 minute, traded above very briefly, so for maybe a second, we had a green daily candle. That got sold off, but we can see here on the 5 minute, this is not extreme selling pressure. Even the rejection candle off of our level here got bought up. We see a bottom wick. May follow through to the downside on the next 5 minute here. We have 9 minutes in the hour, so this will close. We have one more. Would be great to settle above, but that's not really necessary with 4 hours left. We got plenty of time to move higher. So let's take a little peek. The most important price point today, I think, is very clear. It's right here. It's a very narrowly defined range. This might not be a bad spot to take if you're looking to scalp. Short position. 37.3, not a bad spot. Lots of confluence as to why that would make sense. Yeah. Let's take a look. Let me pull up the chat. Looney E 100K? I don't know. After 99K probably. That's my best guess. Yep. Hectimus is on. 4 hour is about to open. And on the 4 hour rollover, you do tend to see price reverse, or that's when you see the either follow through or reversal. So that's the right track. That's another piece of reasoning as to why it may be, for the scalp short-term, short-viewed trader, why that might make sense to go short. Of course, practicing. Ooh, I forgot the music's probably really loud, isn't it? Let me turn that down. There we go. It's a little better. Another reason that a short might make sense here. I'm not gonna trade it, but someone else might. When times are uncertain like this, like it's Thursday, we have one more day in the traditional trading week. Tomorrow, heck, even later today after markets close, we could get some kind of news, BS or not, about a calming of the conflict, and then markets rally into Friday's close. And then Monday they open up, and then Monday we hear the conflict's increasing. This is the game the market plays. It's pretty consistent. Wouldn't surprise me to hear something about tensions calming. Something of note that's interesting for sure is we were correct. I don't want to call the victory too early, but we were correct. We watched the Fed notes here live together, and we were speculating they're going to walk all this talk back. By March, they're not going to follow through with like any of the stuff that they're talking about. And wow, doesn't it seem as if that's going to happen now? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Putin, regardless, I'm not going to get into politics, but I'll get into the economics of it, is clearly trying to drive inflation, trying to drive the U.S. into recession. And I don't know if the Fed has any choice, really. I don't know if they're going to have the ability to dance around the problem. They're going to have to hold these rate hikes back. They're going to have to... might even go back to QE, but likely going to pull back their QE. Tapering, whatever. Something's weird with the stream. Oh well, who cares? I'm going to be on ATB later today at 5 p.m. East on BitBoy's show, so join me there if you don't get enough content today. I'm stalling to see this 4 hour close, but there's something I do want to share with you guys that's pretty cool. Another Bitcoin chart. One that looks not quite as scary as BTC USD. War means money printing, I know. I know it. You know it. It's just amazing, man. It's like another example of the markets knowing the future. We didn't know this conflict would happen, but we were pretty confident that pretty much everything the Fed said wasn't going to happen, at least not on that schedule. And here we go. Something pops out of nowhere, perhaps opportunistic. I can admit that. And then we're probably gonna end up printing more monies, not raising rates. Not while this is all going on. No chance. That's too many factors, too many question marks. That'd be way too much uncertainty as the market's already feeling that. I highly doubt that we're going to see them fall through. All right. Well, we have 3 minutes. Screw it. I'm not going to wait and see here for 3 minutes. We're going to take a look at the interesting chart. So here is Bitcoin's chart. This is on Binance. This is the weekly chart. Looks a little different. There's a few differences. One, this chart says that the high in April was higher than November. On BTC USD, that's not true. Here it is. Pretty interesting. You may notice over here on the scale, 3.16 million. And that's because we're not looking at dollars. We are looking at rubles. Everyone, or some of you are aware, now you're going to be aware, the ruble took a pounding last night. Probably going to continue pounding. That's not really a threat to Russia. Most of their debt, as far as I know, is sovereign debt, and it's in rubles. So inflation for them is easy way to pay down debt. Easy way to keep their stocks from tanking, even though stocks tanked anyway. Let's look at this on the daily. So what's cool about this, what I really like, is the ruble's on its 4th green daily candle in a row. This is a very different picture. If we go back quickly to BTC USD and look at it, these are very different. You know what? Instead of doing it this way, I'm going to do it this way. Let's do it like this so we can show them side by side. Take off all this junk. There we go. BTC Rub on Binance, the BTC Rub. There we go. So these are, by all purposes, the same chart. This is Bitcoin over here on dollars. There we go. Now it's over my head. And this is Bitcoin in rubles. This is an interesting dynamic. Look at how different these charts are. You can see they were highly correlated. They were highly correlated. Let me put that above my head. There we go. I made myself smaller. I'm shrinking. There we go. You can see up here, really similar structure. We've got our December wick. We have that over here on the ruble as well. December wick. Both charts broke their September lows. We see that on the dollar. We all know that. We see it on the ruble. There we go. I just got an alert for Bitcoin. Nice. We're going to keep going through this, but it just got a little spicy. 8 seconds to go, and we're getting what we wanted. Wow. Miracles come true occasionally. That 5 minute we looked at, we're going to come back to this ruble thing. Put a pin in it. We just closed above. That's pretty nice. Closing that 4 hour above the 618 and the daily open. That's pretty nice. We've been seeing this happen a lot where we're in this situation and we see selling into the close. This is one of the few times we've seen buying into the close. I'll take it. Let's set an alert a little higher and go back to the ruble. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna keep going. We'll see. So what's spicy here? What I think is spicy. If you remember, you were here at the beginning of the stream. We were talking about today's daily candle on USD, how it was flirting with flipping from red to green with a nice bottom wick, and that we might be looking at, and if you don't know this term, that's okay, I made it up, a kicker candle. This is a kicker candle right here. This one. If it closes this way, this is a kicker candle. It traded down into a bearish engulf before, or let's say it traded down into a bearish engulfing status intraday. And before the day ended, it was bought up, leaving a long bottom wick. And now we have a solid green candle. Interesting, because in the very short time we've been live, that condition of actually BTC USD has changed dramatically. This was red when we first started talking. Now it's green. Looks like it's busted through that resistance. This could get spicy. Might have to rename the stream to Crypto Moonin'. Don't get that excited yet. 38.2. Wow. You know what? Screw the ruble, man. It's dollar time, baby. It's dollary-do time. I was definitely expecting into this 4-hour change. I was expecting a close below 37.2 or 37.3, and then into the next 4-hour rollover gets sold off. Surprising me again, are we, Corn? Right on. Right on. Still not to where we want it. The ideal close here would be, again, for those of you just joining us, up here. $38.2 for the bullish engulf on the daily. Now that we've closed the 4-hour above 37.3, that's looking more likely. More likely. Still not there yet. That's not a huge change, right? That's only like maybe 2-3%. Definitely possible, especially with the energy we've seen into this new 4-hour. This kind of seems like bulls are in control here on the 5-minute. Can I look away, Bitcoin? You're just going to keep pumping. You're just going to keep pumping. All right. This is a good change. This is welcome to change. Thank you, Bitcoin. Can use a little good news today. For those of you just joining us, guys, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but there's just no subscribers lately. But you can help change that by smashing that subscribe button. Appreciate you. Jump in the Discord. Oop, hit the wrong button. Jump in the Discord after the live stream. Going to be doing airdrops. You'll get some free GUIs or sats or whatever it is we decide to airdrop. Doesn't cost you anything. Best way to keep up with our live streams. Check out the Patreon sign up March 1st. We're going to be offering one-on-one mentoring again. For those of you looking for it. Publishes of exclusive market insights, trade setups, all kinds of goodies. So check out the Patreon. Do not sign up before March 1st. If you do, it will charge you again on March 1st. I will feel bad, but I've warned you. That's how they do it. I can't. I have no control. So I guess let's go Bitcoin 38K. All right. But this stream is taking a different turn here. Taking a different turn. Throwing me a fast one. Nice candle. Nice candle. Let's go. 38.2. Here's our resistance. We're already here. That was great timing. Welcome to the Moon Show, I guess. 38.5, baby. All right, let's get some hype. Let's get some hype going. 38.9. All right. What do we got in the way? What do we got in the way? 38.8, kind of resistance from 23rd, right before we fell off yesterday. We're not out of trouble yet. I do like the vigor of this move, but of course, this is going to fit perfectly. Yep. But we're still, unfortunately, it wouldn't take much. would not take a lot here. But on the 4 hour, likely on other time frames, you can see this as well. We're still in this broadening, descending wedge. We have seen these, actually in the last year or two, we have seen these break to the upside. In fact, May, June, July was one giant broadening, descending wedge. And it broke to the upside, so knock on wood, that happens here too. Come on. You're really just going to stop right there? Just going to be a cock block like that. Look at the precision. Look at the precision of this freaking wedge. We're zoomed in on the 5 minute. Let's see where that went to. Ooh, hello. Oh, nope. Okay, cool. Screw this wedge. Let's go. F this wedge. Maybe I should just be like lower energy and like not thinking it's going to go up more often, because this is not what I expected. Typical Bitcoin. 40K stream. All right, I guess it's a 40K stream. Smash the likes for the 40K stream. LFG. Bitcoin crossing 39. Wow, that was a really... Oh, no, 39.6. That wasn't delayed. All right, back to the moon, baby. I'm just kidding. Let's keep our emotions in check. Let's keep them in check. You can let the good vibes roll, but don't get super crazy. What's up, Frank? Holy F, dudes. Yeah, that's right. Little pump stream. Little pamp stream. Should have named this pamp stream now. Settling back under the wedge. Boo. Man, that was some wild price action though, man. Like, we started the stream right here. When does it ever move when we're streaming? The answer is never. Never does. We hit our 618 retrace. We hit our daily open. We were looking for resistance there, and the bulls did not really seem to care. Oh wow, actually this is pretty spicy too. We're seeing a battle right now. So the broadening descending wedge line that we just drew a few seconds ago, a few minutes ago, right here, acting as resistance. And then actually we're seeing now on the 5 minute, and this is not confirmation that it's held because it's the 5 minute, maybe like the hourly 4 hour would be nice, has back tested the daily open. So potentially we could have found support here. This was absolutely resistance, and in fact, probably would have been a bad bet to say it would break through that resistance right here, right now. Bitcoin had different ideas. I dig it. But now we're seeing a battle. I like to describe charts as a battle. We're seeing a battle right here. We don't need a background. We've got bulls hopefully defending the daily bullish engulfing, and we have bears defending the broadening descending wedge. This is pretty spicy. This is spicier than I expected. I kind of just like wanted to come on to wish everybody love and peace, and or to remind everyone to take care of their families and loved ones. And Bitcoin said, no, bruh. We're going to get spicy instead. We could look at indicators, but like we're not. That 5 minute, this is actually, on the 5, this is bullish as hell. That's super bully. Money flow remaining positive. We have a new high in money flow. Momentum faking out over and over, but continuing to push up. So what we really want to see is this extended out into higher time frames. We're on the 15 minute now, and we actually do. We actually do have that on the 15 as well. Not bad. We could get a real rally, but we're still in the minutes. Let's go to say the hours exactly. Now that we're in the hourly time frame, we only see one move up. I do like the condition of VWAP here. VWAP staying very positive. Very positive. But for that to translate out to the hourly, we'd want to see something more like this, where it moves up and just continues that upward trajectory with momentum. I'm not really seeing that quite yet. MACD is all the way up. All the way up. MACD is saying momentum is rocketing. not only is momentum increasing, it is increasing very quickly. 2 hour finally looking to roll over from February 17th. Finally looking to roll over. That is this builds my confidence. VWAP is pointing straight up. Money flow is just grazing the 0 line. That is looking to roll over. That is looking to roll over. That should be nice and smooth. 3 hour VWAP up. Definitely bullish divergence, man. Our lowest point in RSI was February 20th. That was all the way up here at 38.2. We've made 1, 2, 3 lower lows since then, and 1, 2, 3. I'll say 3 higher lows in RSI. Same thing on MACD. That's bullish divergence all over the place. Everyone was too distracted probably to even notice. Let's check out that 4. That's almost. We almost have a swing reversal here with RSI. We definitely had a swing reversal back here. Absolutely. That's a perfect example, actually, of a swing reversal on the 4. We saw price, or RSI right here, was oversold. It left the oversold status, made a high, came back towards oversold again, but did not enter. That's what's clutch. That's what makes it a swing reversal. Let's zoom it in so you guys can see. This is what makes it a swing reversal. Boom. Almost went oversold, didn't. Came back up, broke its high. Pretty spicy. Pretty spicy sign. Does Bitcoin calm down a little bit? All right, it's calmed down a little bit, so I think we have enough time. I'm going to put an alert just under the 5-minute low here. And I'll put an alert above our 5-minute high. And I want to go back to the ruble. Let's see what the ruble's doing. Because the ruble was rubling. Kind of interesting. It's not that different. Though, realistically, the ruble isn't going to lose value that fast that it'll super impact the chart. I wonder which breaks first. Let's have a race. We'll have a race. We have alerts on both. Ruble actually already put in a lower low on the 5, but USD didn't. USD looking a little more bullish here. Tiny bit more bullish here. Something that we should keep in mind, like I love as a chart nerd, I love looking at this stuff, but something we definitely should keep in mind so we can have the whole picture is that BTC Ruble, the volume compared to BTC USD is like nothing. And so price movements aren't quite as meaningful. I don't know what it is, actually. I could look it up. It just doesn't even matter. It's probably 1/10, if that, of BTC USD. And so to see like on a 5-minute, like a lower low or something isn't super significant. You can even see right here on the 5, there's like a gap. There's a small gap here. Candle closed at 3.284 and then it opened at like 285. And that's usually a sign of low liquidity. Usually. Just want to give everybody the whole picture. I don't want anyone to be confused or have misconceptions here. They're not exactly the same, but it's just interesting. It's an interesting chart. Interesting chart study. And that 5-minute momentum is up in the sky. When was the last time we had higher MACD momentum? Doesn't really look like at all. There we go. Probably back on February 10th. What happened on February 10th? This. That's ugly. Man. I'm surprised. I'm totally surprised. Does look like Ruble and USD now moving in tandem here. The exact same candles are printing. I'll tell you what, guys. If this breaks up again, we might get a real move to the upside. That's pretty spicy. 440 watching. Welcome back, guys. It's been boring. Today's a rough day. Bitcoin is bringing us some gifts. So let's be thankful. Thankful for those gifts. keep our good energies and our prayers for our fam around the world. It's definitely a rough day. I wouldn't mind some good news, though. I would not mind some good news. Kind of to recap for anybody joining us, a little unexpected move to the upside here. The daily candle is now in a bullish engulfing status. There's only kind of one issue, and that issue is our descending, broadening wedge is very much acting as resistance right here. I mean, we go down to the 5 minute and it's too perfect. Like it's just too perfect. There is absolutely bots trading this descending wedge pattern right now. We can see that. Like the first wick was within a fraction of a penny. Sold back off below it. We haven't had a close above it yet. Even in this 5 minute candle, we've had a wick above. Let's go, baby. Let's just go. Let's just go. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the boring. Sick of the boring. Let's actually look at the Ruble again while Bitcoin's chilling. So what's interesting is Ruble doesn't have this descending, broadening wedge pattern. It does have some kind of, how can we draw it? Maybe like this. The lows look very much like a descending, broadening wedge. But the highs don't. Our highs are coming down on USD. Our highs are coming up. Yeah, they're still really the same pattern. It's interesting because these charts look so different right now. You can see the Ruble actually opened the hourly above. So to follow classical TA, this would be the play. Would be to look for the entry here on a back test of the trend. That's for the long. Honestly, for the short, you just look to go short. Not financial advice. You just look to go short anywhere right here. You might get stopped out. Like I said, not financial advice. I wouldn't take this trade. But then that's the technical. You're playing that wedge. Let's go, Bitcoin. I'm so surprised by this. I was saying that yesterday with tech dev. It's like, it's almost like it's just, sometimes you throw the charts out the window and it's just like, when is nobody expecting it? When is like literally the lowest percent of people expecting something, that's when it ends up happening. Come on, just get out of here. Stop being a tease. I love the back test here though. I love the back test. 38.251. We saw a break on the 5, a touch to the top of the wedge, a close, and then a break, pull back, perfectly back testing that daily open. And now we're seeing buyers still. Wow. How do I even, can I replay this? Can we replay? This is what's happened. How far back can I go? I don't know how this works. How does this work? How does this machine work? Ah, yes. So here's where we were. Here's where we were at the time. Can I change time frames? Nope. Here's where we were. How does this work? That was not cool. This is looking so nice now. Wow. Let's do this. This is where we started streaming. This is roughly where we started streaming. We were looking at 37.2 saying that's the logical target. We have our 618 retrace. Price loves the 618 retrace. But more importantly, that's where the daily candle opened. It sold off down to 34, or the previous daily candle to 34.3. And we said, so that's a likely spot for price to test, but there's going to be a lot of resistance there. The 618 plus the bullish engulfing line. And let's see if this plays out nicely this time. How does this work? It's going so slow. Okay, one update every 3 minutes. We pushed up into it. 5 minute. Took a little breather right there at the 618. Closed a red candle. And then boom, in a 5-minute candle. Did you catch that? That was the important part. That was the important part. Right here. The second, as soon as the 5-minute right here, this little guy, as soon as we closed above that 618 in the daily bullish engulfing, we got in one 5-minute candle, boom, and it was very fast. Very, very fast. Let me put on bar change values here, actually, so we can see what percent that was. Bar change values. In 5 minutes, we had a 3.6% candle. Pretty sweet. It was like this level was acting as a lid, and as soon as that lid was popped, boop, up went the coins, up went the markets. That short got destroyed. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Like I said twice now, I think. I'm not trading today. This is not a good day. This is not a good day. Monday is not going to be a good day. Tomorrow, probably not going to be a good day for trading. Likely a good day for chilling. You don't want to try to trade these like global conflict. That's a recipe for disaster. What's up, Tiago Rio? Yelling at people, telling them they're delusional. Whatever, bruh. Let people be delusional. What's up, Double D? Took a little loss. Dude, yeah, today's just not a good day to trade, man. I'm telling you guys. What's up, Space Water? With the red magnet. How you doing? What's up, Daniel? Timothy Ortel. I don't know. War is evil. War is evil, man. Elizabeth Jane. It's a good name. What's up, Renz? Everybody's talking about Russians, and I don't know, what's the point? We don't have any control over what's happening. Let's just send them our prayers and, I don't know, fundraise and whatever we can do. And be thankful that we're not in harm's way. And if you are, then I am sorry for you. What's up, William? Carey, Renz, Thomas. Loonies, you're making gains on your long. You're just making fun of 100K. Now you're saying you're making gains on your long? Your story doesn't match up. 1 minute chart guy. I love that name. Update us on the 1 minute, my friend. Why did BTC just pop? That's what I was just describing. We closed above our 618 retrace and our daily open. Daily open. Above our daily open. When we started streaming, this was a big red candle, and we said this has potential to flip green. We're very close. And to close above 38,251, we will end with a kicker candle. Man, this video is going to be really good in hindsight. We have a nice large volume daily here. It's not the largest, but it still has 3.5 hours of trading. It has the ability to be the largest, at least this year. Close above 38.2. We have a bullish engulfing, which is a kicker candle. One of my favorite things I've made up. That would be spicy. The only issue is this broadening descending wedge. That's it. Price, we can see that down to the 5 minute where we see a battle. Bears trying to keep price in the wedge. Bulls trying to keep price above the bullish engulfing daily line. Someone's going to win. That was a lot of movement very quickly. So to see price do this now would not blow my mind. That'd be pretty common. Pretty common. Get the big move out of the way, then chill, let everyone take bad positions, and then move again against said bad positions. What's up, Sylv? How you doing? Good to see you, darling. What's up, Ty, Stymie, Sneardly, Kyle Kendall, Hectimus, Crypto Gamer. Who else is here? Mob 15, the viral videos. John Doe. The world needs a win. I agree. The world does need a win. Buffering, that sucks. What's up, Vesemir? How you doing, Meg? Yeah, it does say we're buffering. What's up with that? Let me see if closing down like the music will help. That usually helps. Actually, you know what? It might be the chat because there's so many lines of chat. I think sometimes it goofs with it. Oh, and these 50 other charts I have up. Let me close those too. All right, I pray. No, it still says error. Stream status poor. Serious issues that need attention, buffering. That sucks. We're killing it here. We had such a spicy stream going. I'll close everything. Let's see. Yeah, if you rewind it a little bit. It should help with the buffering, but it actually doesn't seem like it's getting any better, does it? Although on my end it's saying it's sending YouTube 9,000 kbs. That's plenty for 1080p streaming. So maybe YouTube's having a problem. That could be possible. There's a lot going on in the world. Maybe something's messing with some internets. I don't know. Not laggy for you? Well, that must be because of the Australian internet. It's so good. Gold literally dumped. So I'll tell you guys, last night I was watching like 5 charts, and that was obviously Bitcoin. It was the dollar, Dixie. I was watching gold. I was watching soybeans. And I was watching oil. And I kind of want to bring up all of them because they were all moving in tandem. Soybeans. If you guys follow me on Twitter, by the way, follow me on Twitter at TomCrownCrypto. Follow me on Twitter. I have a good Twitter. Soybeans hit a multi-year high. Multi-year. The last time they traded as high as they did yesterday was 2012. So that's a decade-long high. And this just, to me, looks like it's going to have some kind of double top on the weekly. Some kind of BS. Bearish divergence on our side. The momentum on soybeans. Man, soybeans to the moon. Soybeans to the moon. Don't go long on soybeans. Not financial advice. Not a good idea. Let's look at oil. Oil hitting huge levels yesterday. Let's see if it's pulled back. And it has. Wow. Look at that spinning top. Look at that. On the daily. That's savage. Crude oil traded to 99.97 cents. Sold all the way back down to where it opened. That would be an absolutely savage daily close for oil. Look at this volume. It's like double or triple the average. Huge volume. Oh my goodness, that 4 hours got to be bad. Whoop, that is awful. Look at this V-shaped top. If oil breaks below 90, send it. Just send it. Let's put an alert. If it breaks $90, just send it back to wherever it came from. I'll put an alert at 100 too, just for funsies. Let's see. Is there like a neckline here? No, it's just a gibberish chart. Let's put it down there. Ugly, ugly. 6 hour bearish engulfed. Man, this thing got no legs. Got no legs. Bearish divergence. MACD doesn't look too bad though. And now let's take a peek at gold. At the GOLD gold. So you might even kind of see what I was looking at. So looking at gold, looking at soybeans, do you notice a pattern? So these are all daily time frames. Gold reached up to a new, let's say 2020 high. Reached up to a new high. Got smacked. Crude oil. Reached up to a new high, got smacked. Soybeans reached up to a new high, actually didn't get as smacked. And I think the takeaway here, guys, is soybeans are the new gold. No. Actually, I don't know. I'm making that a joke now. I'm just going to talk about soybeans. Soybeans are the new Bitcoin. Soybeans, the Bitcoin killer. You guys like that? I'm in a weird mood today. And here is like, this is the clincher of all of like this analysis is, so I was watching all these charts last night, soy, gold, crude, all up, Dollar not moving. Let me pull up a different Dixie chart because this one is the one that doesn't update. It doesn't update like, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense that the dollar didn't move. Dollar not as smacked, but did set a new high. It's interesting that we're seeing commodities up and the dollar up. Just interesting. There's something big happening. Well, we know that, but there's something. The market shenanigans are just starting. I can tell you that. That's why I'm telling you, I don't think trading today is a good idea. I don't think trading tomorrow is a good idea, and I don't think trading Monday is a good idea. Maybe Tuesday. We'll see Tuesday. It could work out. Who knows? But the next like 72 whatever hours, wouldn't touch it with your portfolio. Our 15-minute closed below our trend again, and now is back to the daily bullish engulf at 38.2. God, I hope it holds. Don't you take my dreams away from me. Finding support here is definitely possible. Definitely possible. If we do find support here, it is extremely bullish. That I can absolutely say. If the bulls can defend the daily engulf here, and let's take a look at this. Not bad. 39,000 on the, we're on the 1 minute. We see kind of like a double top with a lower low. Let's see our RSI. Ooh. I like what I see here. I like what I see on the 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. It does look like bulls are fighting for it. And this is what we're fighting for. All of the battling. Every of battling. Right here. What will troll me absolutely the most is if this daily candle closes at 38.1. Last night talking to Tech Dev, I was like, bro, our daily candle just closed. The day before it, we just barely, like, we teased a bullish engulf on the day. Like, teased it here, sold off just before the day ended, no bullish engulf. Then the next day, teased the bearish engulf, no bearish engulf, bought back up, just slightly below it. So I said, what do you think the odds of closing at 38.1 tomorrow are? And I said, pretty good. Pretty good. Please defend that, bulls. This is just like to the universe, not to you guys. Please defend that. Please, like, the space bulls, maybe. I don't know. Please defend it. Let's see. All right, I do have around the blockchain on BitBoy's channel at 5 p.m. It is currently 3:35 p.m. So there isn't necessarily, I'm not necessarily out of time, but it's getting close. It's getting very close. So make sure you've jumped in the Discord, verify once you're in there. Very easy. Very easy. Do that and you will get a free airdrop of some Satoshis, of some Litecoin bits, of GUI, Ethereum, whatever. It's free. You don't even need to make a wallet. There's a TipCC bot that'll do it for you. It doesn't cost you anything. So jump in there. It's the best way to keep up with our live streams. We're live here all the time, making good content. Highly recommend. If I've said things that you don't understand, and that's okay, don't feel bad. That happens a lot. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. But if I've said things you don't understand, highly recommend you check out my playlist that I'm working on with beginner content. Links in the chat. Check out the links in the video description below. It's all crypto stuff that I use personally. I would never expose you guys to referral links, affiliate links that I myself wouldn't use. I use all those sites in the video description below. If you are a crypto person, odds are that you can use some of them if you don't have to, but like you have some use for them. I appreciate if you sign up using my links. That way, instead of, I don't know, some huge channel with millions and millions of dollars, some of that money goes to me instead of them, or in exchange, help support the channel, costs you nothing. Just throwing it out there. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Smash the bell. Smash the bell. Enable notifications. Why? I don't really know. I think it helps. I think it helps on YouTube. I'll throw this picture up in the Discord. Do all those things. I wish I could stay on. I want to stay on. Please discuss Litecoin and this shirt. This is now my favorite shirt in existence. I'll stand up. That's right. I love this shirt. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's like a Firebird, maybe. I think that's Litecoin Gaming's logo. I don't. Maybe. I just love the shirt. I love the colors. Love the coin. Love it. Let's see. Follow me on Twitter. And honestly, guys, this is what you really should do. Check out Patreon. March 1st. Sign up. Get learned. Invest in yourself. Educational content. Trade setups. Macro market analysis. Insights. Etc. All kinds of goodies. But really, the biggest value is it's a big group. It's a big community of experienced traders. And that alone is worth the value. 24/7. There's chat going on there. But it is that time, everyone. It is that time. I'm going to have to go get ready. Join me on Around the Blockchain. I'm never going to get it right. Around the Blockchain at 5 o'clock on BitBoy's channel today. Manipulate the vote. Whenever I say anything, just say Tom Crown +1. Let's freaking win one of these guys. It's been like, I've been on there like 20 times since we won. We won, I think the first time I was on there. It's probably rigged, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. And now my connection is fine. Screw you, YouTube. I love you. You guys are great. Probably be live again tomorrow. Probably, it might be live again after Across the Blockchain. Around the Blockchain, I did it again. Who knows? We'll see what the market's doing. You guys are the best. Crown out.